Here he is, the charismatic UFC lightweight contender and former Bellator champion, Iron Michael Chandler. He said when he signed with the UFC, Daniel, he was not here for a long time, but a good time. And been a darn good time thus far seeing Michael Chandler compete in the big show.
It's been a good time for us. I don't understand how he's having fun when he's involved in those types of fights. But this guy's an absolute beast. I mean, he is a forward pressure, face-first fighter, and those are always the ones that we enjoy. Michael Chandler has the ability to just take it out, but he would prefer to punch you in the face. Let's see how many he goes. Let's see how many he can land tonight as he steps to the octagon.
And Plus Athlete doesn't even begin to describe it. Let's see how it goes for Michael Chandler in another big spot tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Iron Michael Chandler.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here's the lightweight contender and former Bellator champion, Iron Michael Chandler. When he signed with the UFC, he was very clear about his intentions. He wanted to fight only the best, and that's exactly the way his career has played out. That being said, this man is hell-bent on realizing UFC gold, and when it comes to this particular matchup, he says he's got to get a knockout. Decisions aren't going to be good enough to get him where he wants to go, and he believes, given the striking defense on the other side, there will be opportunities to close the show.
Great timing on that double leg.
And now is where things could get really interesting. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off the bat, but he's landing. Chandler's back in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotines. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Chandler. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Oh man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. Chandler's back to the side control now. 2 minutes have ripped off the round 1 clock. And very effective with the ground and pound. Well, this is not football. Target.
Going Kimura now. That is tight.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Choi's in half guard. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Oh, in the mouth.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Choi's eye now closing up. Grounded him, and pounding him. Nice job. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Chandler.
In the half guard.
Choi's right back to the full mount here.
Nice reversal on the ground. Great job. Oh, good defense, yes.
Under a minute to go in round one.
Fight IQ on 100 as this guy continues to target that swollen area. Oh.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
Great shot on top by Chandler.
Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back. When you're taken down, you got to make sure you're accurate. That's exactly what he's doing.
Oh, he's got his back. Ten seconds to go in round one. All right, feet on the hips here. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
It's a little payback time. You gotta get aggressive. They're confident over there.
All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, doing work with the jab. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Short uppercut in the clinch by Chandler. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands and he's doing a nice job. Oh, he's got him hurting here. Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Ooh, what a punch.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Effective jab there by Choi. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Chandler gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet.
Oh, nice jab.
Right on the button. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Just over 3 minutes now to go. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. Choi's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Gotta love the clinch work here. Strong knees to the body, landed there by Shore.
Oh, nice kick.
Just out of the range with that right hand. Michael Chandler gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? All right, has the guard closed here. Under 2 minutes now to go in round 2. As his opponent postures up, he opens it. Don't want to absorb too many of these strikes.
No, he's got to start moving. He's trying to get his feet on the hips to try to push his opponent away from him.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Chandler. Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he continues to land a high volume of strikes in this one.
You don't want to be stuck on your feet with a boxer of this caliber. This guy's too good. And as you see his opponent looking lost, this is what you expect. He is that good in this singular skill. You got on 4-ounce gloves. Take this dude down. Don't box him. He's too good at it. Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
Strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Seconds winding down in round 2. Sounds on round 2. Both guys have absorbed a lot of punishment here tonight. Exciting fight.
Sit down, relax, take a drink, slow that heart rate down. Listen, I want you to keep doing what you're doing. You're breaking.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, in that previous round, didn't look like we would get to this next round, DC, but here we are.
He had him hurt very, very badly. But
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chip.
he's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Lands with the ground and pound here.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh, nice punishing kick to the body. Leg kick. Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. Straight right is there. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range.
Jab, snaps the head back.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up. When it comes to his aggressiveness, the striking has been on point every step of the way.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you get the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Well, nothing in the unified rule says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Chandler's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often. The doctor may have to take a look at this. He's getting hit on that swollen area over and over again, and it seems critical now.
The Korean Superboy getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. Oh!
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Worked hard for that single leg takedown. No good. Nice uppercut. Chandler's now dealing with a cheek cut. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. 90 seconds to go. Oh, these guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Hands high, hands high.
Straight right hand now just misses. Back and forth we go. Chandler's eye is closing up. Could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know what high, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some.
Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Oh, he missed with that right hand. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now some separation.
Nice eyes on the defensive side.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked, crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights that makes it so fun to sit right next to the octagon and call the action.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Chandler gets tattooed by that stiff jaw.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Chandler's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Knee on belly.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Chandler.
Great shot from the top position.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Choi.
Getting them out here. This is where he wants to be.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Good work from the top here by Chandler. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4.
Nice.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage out.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chandler.
And another strike from the top lands for him. Nice shot lands from the bottom.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Unable to land with that punch.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Chandler's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Choi's overhand punch to the head doesn't get there, blocked by the defense. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, that's a big hook to the chin. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault.
That's big.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Choi's back in full mount. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half-guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half-guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. Oh, the round is over and blood is just fauceting out of his cheek. That cheek has gotten out of control. Cutman can only do so much, and given the fact that that cut continues to be attacked by the opponent, if this thing gets any worse, they're going to stop this fight. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like, if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying. Choi's cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible. I might have had a few strike hands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one is.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two and the damage on their faces, the work that they have both put in, you realize and you appreciate what these fighters do inside the octagon. They're both hurt. They're both beat up. And both of these guys have shown a tremendous amount of resilience to put themselves in position to win this fight.
His opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Choi's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open. Choi!
Jeez Louise!
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 17 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy Doo-Ho Choi with another